This is the site of the third annual Camp for Climate Action, here at the Kingsnorth power station on the Hoo Peninsula. The 10-day protest is looking for up to 3,000 people to attend. The aim is to draw attention to their protest against the new Kingsnorth coal-fired power station. Contrary to the appearance of calm on site as we filmed at the camp, tensions were high. Police had attempted to gain access in the early hours of the morning. Later, after we were stopped filming, police in riot gear stormed the site, dispensed pepper spray, and there were several arrests. The overall message of a peaceful demonstration, however, was still at the forefront of many minds, including protester and local councillor Andy Stamp.
The 10-day protest essentially is about educating people, informing people, raising awareness of the issues, making people think not just on this site here but around the country and even around the world why we are here, what the impacts of climate change are and how it affects people's everyday lives. And when people actually sit back and listen and actually look at the facts, most of them will agree with us that we cannot continue building coal-fired power stations.
A day of direct action is planned for Saturday by the campaigners who are vowing to close the Kingsnorth power plant. Activist Kevin Smith told us why the camp is here.
We need to be switching public subsidies away from the fossil fuel industry and towards renewables. We need to be addressing energy demand. We need to start massively increase energy efficiency. Most of all, we need to stop burning the vast quantities of fossil fuels that we're doing. It's past the time of discussion. E.ON are acting in collusion with the government to push this through, regardless of the fact that they're imperiling the long-term sustainability on this planet. And the time's come for people to come together and take action and have a really strong response to say this can't go ahead.
E.ON's plans are well publicised, and as one of the UK's leading power and gas companies with over 8 million customers, they claim to address the fundamental issues of security, affordability and climate change. Emily Hyam is their senior press officer.
We are respectful of the right of everybody to have their say, and we're in many ways supportive of the camp. I think it's an opportunity to bring people together to discuss climate change and how to live a more sustainable life. But what we're not supportive of is the camp's intentions to break into the power station, putting a great number of people at an awful lot of risk.
You mentioned sustainability. I mean, one of their protests is the fact that using coal is almost like a false economy.
Well, we believe that cleaner coal is just part of a bigger picture. Now, the energy industry is facing some major issues. We've got to keep the lights on. We've got to make energy as affordable as we can, and we've got to tackle climate change. So we need cleaner coal alongside pioneering renewable technologies, gas and nuclear as well.
Having been part of the Hoo community for over 30 years, many residents have their own views on the work at the power plant, as this local lady explained.
We are only replacing something that has come to the end of its life, basically. And it's not as dirty now as it was years ago. I mean, they keep updating it, but it comes to the point where you've got to say, well, we want a new one. What's the problem? What's people's problem with it? I don't know.
Kent Police have reportedly secured the support of officers from 26 forces. And as camp organisers remain undeterred over their day of action planned for Saturday, with them vowing to close Kingsnorth, the remainder of this climate camp looks set to continue in a rather different manner than the peaceful protest that had been hoped for. Julie Maddocks on the Hoo Peninsula, reporting for YourKentTV.